Hi guys, welcome to the 2017 MCAT preparation merit and excellence questions. We're going to be looking at simultaneous equations today. So let's just have a look at the question, and it's also mixed with inequalities as well. So basically this is the question, guys. I'd actually say pause it, just have a quick read through it, and then we'll get started. Okay, I'm assuming that you've kind of read through it. Basically Jeff is buying some presents for his grandparents. He's got block sets. Alright, and he also has remote control helicopter sets. So I think the first point that I'm going to be looking at is this one here. So the shop assistant says that one set of blocks, one set of blocks and two sets of helicopters cost $135. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write down that let blocks equal B and let helicopters or helicopter sets equal H. So that first sentence, the shop assistant says that one set of blocks and two helicopters cost $35. That should be your first equation, because what we have is one set of B plus two sets of H just add some malfunctioning here. What are we up to? B plus 2H is equal to $135. Okay, this is our first statement. Now looking at the second statement, it says but two sets of blocks, two sets of blocks, so that's going to be 2B, and three helicopter sets will cost at most $215. So we have two sets of blocks and three helicopters. It will cost at most $215. Now basically that means these items will not cost more than $215. So we actually have to use this particular symbol here, which is less than or equal to, because that's at most $215. Okay, so at this point, guys, we've basically set up two sets of equations, and what we can do is we need to rearrange and substitute and solve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange that first equation. So this is the first equation. I'm going to rearrange it to put it as, I'm going to write down B by itself. So in that case, I'm going to have B is equal to 135 minus 2H, because you know that when I shift 2H to the right hand side, well, the opposite side, it's going to become negative. So once I have B equals to 135 minus 2H, I could actually substitute this B in here. So now what I have is I basically have 2 times B, but B is equal to 135 minus 2H. Okay, and we still have the rest of the equation, plus 3H, and then that's actually less than or equal to $215. So what we need to do is the left hand side we need to expand and simplify. So we've got 2 times 135, which is 270, minus 4H plus 3H is less than or equal to 215. So when we actually rearrange this, what we're going to get is, well, actually simplify it, 270 minus H is less than or equal to 215. And switching your letter over and numbers over, so we're going to have 270 is less than or equal to 215 plus H, and then switching your 215 to the left hand side becomes minus, so actually becomes minus 215, and this is of course less than or equal to H, which means we're going to get H has to be greater than or equal to $55. So now if you look at the question actually says what is the least possible cost of a helicopter set. So in this case we've already found that. So the least cost of the helicopter set, so we can actually say minimum cost of helicopter is $55. Set is $55. Guys, please, I cannot reinforce this enough. Please be careful when you do this question, all right? Particularly with that last line, because this is a excellence question, and majority of the people, what they tend to do is they do all the simultaneous equations properly, but then they forget to read that last question and actually answer the question. So when you actually finish solving the problem, please go back and check the question just to see what the question was. Okay. Alright guys, that's basically it for this session. If you have any questions, pop it in the comments below. But apart from that, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow for the next question.